how's it going? My name is Cameron Werner. I am a graphic designer out of Bakersfield, California. I'm starting this YouTube channel and it's been a long time coming. I've been debating back and forth whether I wanted to do this or not, whether I wanted to start something and express myself through here and kind of follow my life and follow my design journey. So I'm gonna take a whack at it, and so thank you for watching. So I'm just gonna go over my life a little bit. I'm not gonna title this thing my first YouTube video, how most YouTubers do, but I am gonna take this opportunity, this first video, kind of talk about me, talk about the expectations that I want out of this YouTube thing. First, I've been an artist my entire life. My dad was an artist. He just passed away a few months ago, and I have, instead of being sad, obviously I've gone through a mourning phase. I'm gonna look towards the future, and I'm gonna do the thing that he taught me to do my entire life, and that's art. And so this YouTube video and this YouTube channel is an extension of where he wanted me to go and do, is to be a professional artist. So this video is not going to be perfect. This video is not going to get 100,000 views in a day or in a month. But basically, I want to talk about the expectation of this YouTube channel, and it's to inspire young artists just to be better. I am not the best artist. I am learning just as much as anybody else watching this video. And this YouTube channel isn't just going to be for artists, it's going to be for young creatives, either older than me or younger than me, and that's what I want to portray in this. So my story is, I was born here in Bakersfield, California. We moved up into Glenn County when I was a young man, and my first memories growing up was drawing Marvel characters. My dad would take me down the street to the comic book store. We'd get Marvel comics, a few DC comics, but my first memories was drawing Wolverine and Iron Man. And it kind of just opened me up to this whole world of artistic ability. And my dad was so supportive. He was kind of an asshole trying to teach me because he didn't really teach that well. And that's something that my rebellious state of being an artist was born. And it's like, I've always been a stubborn artist. My dad was a stubborn artist, and so my dad tried his best to teach me the ways of art and doing all this stuff, and I was pushed away. I was always a great artist. As a kid, for my age, I was able to draw things for my friends, and I knew I was gonna do something in it. I just didn't know it yet. And so then my dad, when I was in high school, he signed me up for these graphic design courses, and he said, this is the future of art. And I didn't believe him at the time. I thought, weird, computers, programs, it's gonna be confusing. But then when I got into the class my freshman year, and I know it's weird, high school have graphic design courses. I was lucky enough to be at that school. So when I started doing this graphic design thing, it was like science to me. Everything made so much sense, and I excelled at it. I went from just doing, drawing on pieces of paper. Now I was building something with infinite sizing and with flawless lines. And we used CorelDRAW at the time in school, but then I applied that in my later years of being a graphic designer to Photoshop and Illustrator. Illustrator being the mathematical platform to design on. So from there, I graduated high school and I started a clothing brand. I started one in high school called I Listen to Hardcore Music, and it was so lame. But it built something inside of me to create something new. So when I graduated high school, I started a clothing brand called CanvasWear. I'm wearing the shirt right now. This is probably the 20th t-shirt I've made for CanvasWear. But I started from a sketch on a piece of paper, and I didn't have any design programs. I was broke. I was just starting college, and so I translated this idea to a t-shirt. And then I remembered all of these skills that I built up in high school with graphic design. So I started investing into these graphic design programs, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop. Then eventually I leveled up to a membership plan of being able to have the entire Adobe suite at a cost each month, and it's been so worth it. So going back to what I was saying, Canvasware, I got to experiment with shirts, I got to experiment with design. I was not the best, nor am I the best right now. But I started from something, and I taught myself over the years with going to school. I didn't graduate, I didn't get my degree in it, but I've applied myself in such a way so that I can excel on my own and learn as I go. Now, there were some stubborn parts in there, and it's definitely in the last year and a half, 2 years, I've learned so much as a designer, and you know, it broke me down in being, you know, more acceptable to what people are saying and trying to teach me. So that's my art background. You know, artist my entire life, graphic designer, probably 8 years now, 6 years professionally. So now I'm making this YouTube channel just because, like I said, I have been pushing this idea away from me for way too long, and I want to create a new platform that, you know, graphic designers don't necessarily do. They don't want to put their secrets out on display, and you know, as a guy that's had a clothing brand, who has a clothing brand, way back in the day, there were some friends of mine, they're dear friends of mine, and they had a clothing company called Stature. And I was talking to Bruce and Charlie just recently, and they were, Bruce had said, man, when I first met you, I saw you as competition. And man, that's something I don't want in a creative community. There shouldn't be competition in creativity. That's where it gets saturated in negativity. And so I'm creating this YouTube channel so that us as creatives, we can come together on a platform and learn from each other. I think that's something that the art world doesn't necessarily have in a YouTube platform, you know? So this is my YouTube channel. I'm very excited. Like I said, this is not going to be the best video. I'm recording on my phone. With my day job, I work for All American Pharmaceutical. It's a supplement company based out of Billings, Montana. I have the fortune of working out of our office in downtown Bakersfield. And so I edit YouTube videos for our brand, and I've learned this skill and I've gained this skill, and so it would be asinine of me not to put this skill into good use for myself. So that being said, this is my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys getting through the 5 minutes or more of this. This is just me stepping out. This is the intro video to CanvasCam Show, the CanvasCam Show. A lot of my friends, they've always called me CanvasCam because it's my Instagram handle, and so that's what they identify me as CanvasCam. So here it is, the CanvasCam Show. I'm gonna do my best to create the most influential and inspirational videos for young creatives out there. So this is CanvasCam signing off. Stay creative, and I will see you next time. Like and subscribe, and please share. This is something that it means a lot to me, and it's very important to me to get the word out. So thank you guys. Like I said, like and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.